Hey there, guys. All right, today we are back with some more history and manners, and this time we are asking the question of how did the world react to the unification of Germany? Short animated documentary. Not the reunification, the unification. Because I think we did recently watch the how the world reacted to the reunification. Now we're doing the OG, the 1870 unification of the German peoples. Before I dive in, make sure you go and check out the links in the description box below. I would love to join the Discord. Follow me over at Twitch, and please do go check out the two gaming channels here on YouTube. One is for gaming, one is for edited gaming content, and then the other is for the stream VODs. With all that said, let's go ahead and dive right in.
The 19th century saw many countries pop into existence as nationalist movements sprang up across the world. Few had as much of a lasting impact as the creation of Germany, which not only saw the birth of a new nation but the rise of a great power. And given the power that this new country held, how did other states react to its creation? How did the world's great
They were jealous. They were upsetty spaghetti.
powers react to the birth of Germany? As you'll likely know, Germany came into existence after the North German Confederation and these smaller German-speaking states won a war against France in 1870. After the collapse of the French army, German leaders gathered in Versailles and proclaimed the creation of the German Empire with the North German leader and Prussian king as its emperor. As such, you'll guess that the French reaction was one of anger, mostly because of the embarrassing defeat and occupation thing, but also because this new Germany took with it a part of France in the form of Alsace-Lorraine. That said,
well, France, maybe you shouldn't be so lame.
There was nothing they could do to oppose it, and frankly, they had their own problems. In the north, the British position was mixed. On the one hand, France had just lost a thing which would never not be funny. On the
Big facts. Big facts.
other hand, sheer panic, because there was now a new threat to British power. Prime Minister Gladstone denounced the unification and tried to get countries like Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and Belgium on board.
The fuck are they gonna do about it? I'm sorry. Sweden's lost their power. It's 1870 now. Sweden's military is a shell of what it once was. I'm sure it's still professional, but it's not gonna, it's not gonna compete with the United Germans. And what the fuck's Denmark gonna do? Look how small they are. They're tiny. And Belgium too. Well, yeah, what?
Shockingly, none of these wanted to upset the new major power sitting right next
Yeah.
to them, and so they said nothing. As such, Britain grumbled but understood that it was a done deal. And now many in government saw that Germany, not France or Russia, would be the main threat from now on, and for many that meant war was soon to follow. To Germany's south, the Austro-Hungarian Empire wasn't too pleased about this development. It had just lost a war to Prussia 5 years earlier, and given the number of German-speaking people living in the empire, there were fears that they would be on the receiving end of any future German expansion. As such, the Viennese government was quick to accept any offers of alliance from Germany to protect itself. It also turned its attention to the Balkans from then on, recognising that expansion back into Italy or restoring its old German alliances were both dead ends. To the east, Russia was largely happy with German unification.
Oh,
Russia's main
nice.
concern at this point was Britain, and so a powerful industrialised state in the centre of Europe was seen as a potential ally in any future war. Also, given both were absolutist conservative powers, there was zero chance that they'd ever come to blows themselves, and thus, nothing could go wrong.
Of course.
Across the Atlantic, the United States welcomed the news. President Ulysses S. Grant saw German unification
Oh yeah, that's right. Grant was president at that time. Man, Grant is like never talked about as a US president. So like to then hear President Grant, it's kind of weird.
as somewhat analogous to the birth of the United States. And it was hoped that this new Germany, with its male suffrage, its elected parliament, and its many individual states, would see the liberalisation of Germany. But fun fact, no. The Italians, also freshly unified, were pleased with the birth of Germany. The war had seen French troops leave the Papal States, which allowed for Italy to quickly annex it. And it was hoped that a strong Germany would help Italy counter any Austrian attempts to return there in the future. And one thing that most nations had in common when thinking about German unification was the sheer surprise at how quickly France had lost. It wasn't just the creation of a new large economy or cultural centre. It was the birth of a massive military power, whose friendship could change the balance of power in Europe forever after. A fact which the new Germany was well aware of. I hope you enjoyed this episode.
And that was how the world reacted to the unification of Germany, a short animated documentary by History Matters. This was a fantastic episode. This is one of those kind of episodes that I really love. They managed to fit so much context and various perspectives into a single episode without it feeling, without the information feeling like it's coming in too fast. It's not too much too quickly. It's able to be digested as the video goes on real easily. So yeah, I love the overall pacing of this episode. I got no complaints. This was great. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.